you're kind of poking the bear there.
I'm not poking a bear. I'm saying that he's a stone. And I've spoken to 2 men he's lived in sales with, who you had sex with, Curtis. No, I'm not saying allegedly. And you know it.
I'm gonna do my Pierce Morgan.
I'm dying to know, why do you call 50 curly?
He's not straight. He's a fag. He's gay. You know it. I know it.
Some people online even start.
Know your type, Curtis. You gonna fall for one of my niggas real soon. See if you figure out which one.
But this time she.
Yeah, I thought he needed some clothes. What? I'm a nice guy.
Yo, why are you and Fifth just...
Hey, yo.
Why y'all not...
Hey, yo, I don't have no beef with
I don't know why.
With Fifth. He loves me. He loves me.
Do y'all really
can't
have
see
a
it?
beef?
I mean, y'all can't see it.
No, we can't see it.
Y'all can't see that he loves me?
But see...
You really, hold on, you really think that's hate? When you really break it down, you've been out here a long time. You know he loves me.
I don't think he like you.
You know he loves me.
I don't think he like you.
Okay.
But why?
One of the biggest people.
At first, people thought Jaguar Wright was just attacking another celebrity. But then, she mentioned 50 Cent, and suddenly, the internet stopped laughing. Because this wasn't just another Hollywood rant. Jaguar started connecting his name to something much darker. Hidden relationships, industry manipulation, power games behind closed doors, and according to her, the image the world sees. At the time, most people dismissed it as internet drama, but years later, fans started connecting the dots. For years, Jaguar Wright has built a reputation for exposing what she believes is the darker side of the music industry. Some call her reckless. Others think she's one of the only people willing to speak. And whether people agree with her or not, one thing is undeniable. She keeps naming names. Sean Combs, Jay-Z, Usher, Justin Bieber, and now 50 Cent. But according to Jaguar, this story isn't just about one celebrity. It's about a system, a hidden Hollywood machine, one that allegedly rewards silence and destroys anyone who speaks too loudly. Might not be the real Curtis Jackson at all, but this is where things get disturbing.
Why would Curtis Periwinkle Jackson ask me to do anything when if he invited me, I'd probably burn down the set? Considering what he's doing in my beloved Shreveport, Louisiana, I don't like it. And the truth is, him doing the Diddy documentary is just his way of rewriting history to make sure he doesn't get implicated, in my opinion. Because he knew all about this stuff and he never blew the whistle. How many times do I have to remind people of the interview that he did? Was it on the Breakfast Club or somewhere else where he was talking about how he had gotten a video of Cassie being raped by multiple men?
Matter of fact, they sent me the girl pictures, like pictures of this girl, like not the shit y'all saw. Worse, way worse.
In a very aggressive manner. And he said he called Diddy and he asked Diddy, did he know that that was out there?
I called, said, yo, you really see this girl? Like, you really, like, you like her like that? And he was like, yeah.
And Diddy like, yeah, man, she loves it. She loves it. It's cool. He was like, I thought you said you love this girl. He was like, yeah, she loves it. She loves it. You want to come get down?
But then the conversation took a sharp turn because Jaguar wasn't just talking about corruption anymore. She started questioning 50 Cent's entire public identity. According to Jaguar, the aggressive image, the hyper-masculine persona, the constant attacks on other celebrities might all be hiding something else. Now, to be clear, these are allegations and online theories, not confirmed facts. But once Jaguar said it publicly, people online started digging through old interviews, and that's when viewers noticed something strange. Because Jaguar wasn't the first person to make these claims. Years earlier, Rick Ross made similar comments. Then clips resurfaced involving Vivica A.F., then old interviews involving Sean Combs suddenly looked very different. And according to many viewers, a pattern started forming.
there was a Caucasian homosexual man who was interviewing him along with his co-host. He informed him that last time Vivica Fox was present on their show, she indicated that she thought 50 Cent was a homosexual himself. It called 50 Cent to say, oh no, because I let her have oral sex in my anal hole, she thinks I'm gay, which nobody asked him about those activities at all. They were just saying, hey, the lady alluded to the fact that she thinks there might be some things going on. And his explanation was, I love the way she orally has sex in my ass. So I'm not going to, he told the gay guy, I promise I'll never do.
Thoughts when 50 Cent blamed the second season ratings dip on gay stuff?
First of all, you know, the pot calling the kettle black is all I'm saying.
Ooh. The pot calling the kettle black. Huh.
Whoa. That was some tea. That was shade. That was major shade.
Pot calling the kettle black. So, I mean, you're not insinuating that
he's
50
gay?
Cent is...
Oh, my Lord, please.
What? Girl, we gotta talk after this episode is
Wait,
over.
Vivica A. Fox, what are you insinuating?
Well, I mean,
Supporters of Jaguar.
At first, people thought these moments were jokes, but years later, the internet started looking at them differently. And then another name entered the picture, because no matter how many times 50 Cent mocked Sean Combs publicly, people noticed something unusual. Their relationship never fully disappeared. The tension stayed weirdly personal, and according to some fans, it felt deeper than rap beef. Then old clips resurfaced, comments about shopping together, awkward jokes, moments that viewers now interpret very differently.
Puff gay. Does that affect your relationships in Hollywood?
I don't call him gay. I said,
Let me read it, Fifth.
Oh my God.
Sorry I can no longer help you guys. Soon you will all be gay and happy. You are all now left under leadership of Puffy Daddy. Report to the nearest rainbow. Dinner Thieves in theaters January 19th.
He says things, he doesn't even know what he's saying is like fruity. You know what I'm saying? Like, he says something fabulous and he goes, but me and you, we ain't party. Like, we need to party. What is he talking about?
Incense has gone off.
When people say that to me, I get a little uncomfortable. I get uncomfortable. Like, he said something to me one time, a long time ago, at Chris Lighty's wedding. He told me he'd take me shopping. I looked at him like, what'd you just say? Let me move, man, before I do something. You're gonna make me mess up the wedding.
Oh, that's a nice gesture.
Let me get out of no, dude, take me. That's what a guy says
Take
to
him
him.
shopping.
Yeah, I thought he needed some clothes. What? I'm a nice guy.
Yo, why are you and Fifth just...
Hey, yo.
Why y'all not...
Hey, yo, I don't have no beef with
I don't know why.
With Fifth. He loves me. He loves me.
Do y'all really
can't
have
see
a
it?
beef?
I mean, y'all can't see it.
No, we can't see
Y'all
it,
can't
man.
see that he loves me?
But see...
You really, hold on, you really think that's hate? When you really break it down, you've been out here a long time. You know he loves me.
I don't think he like you.
You know he loves me.
I don't think he like you.
Okay.
But why?
One of the biggest people.
But hidden inside those interviews was a disturbing detail, one that people completely ignored at the time, until now. Then the story became even darker, because Jaguar wasn't only accusing celebrities, she was describing what she believes is an entire industry culture. A system built on control, humiliation, secrets, and leverage. This is where names like Jay-Z, Cassie, and even comparisons to larger Hollywood scandals started appearing online. Again, none of these claims are verified, but social media exploded with theories, especially after old clips involving bodyguards, executives, and insiders resurfaced. And according to critics, the deeper people looked, the worse it became.
When I'm with Puff and he's in the exotic bookstores and he's doing shopping, right? He's shopping, getting his stuff and everything like that. So, you know, this is the first time I was ever in an exotic bookstore with Puff. So, you know, I'm giving him his space. He's taking things off the shelves and stuff like that because they gave him a brown paper bag. When they gave him a brown paper bag, he was just putting stuff in there. So I said, damn, you know, he got to go put it on the counter and, you know, show everybody what he's getting. So as he going, I'm just looking at the places where he picking stuff from. So there's one part he picked up some things from up here on my left side. And then he picked like quite a few of them down. I was like, okay. He put them in the bag. So when I went by there and I looked up there and it said butt plugs. And I was like, hey, yo.
Hey, did you see any celebrities Puffy did any of that stuff with, the swinger stuff with?
Yeah, I did.
Tell me about that.
I think I told you about that. One time, him and somebody, him, Sarah, and this young girl flew from Atlanta. And they, and flying from Atlanta, we had this artist with us, right? And we were staying in the presidential suite at the hotel. And this particular artist and Puff, they told me, don't let nobody come in the room. So I said, all right, cool. So I propped my chair by the room door while they went in. So this artist's cousin knocked on the door. So I went to him and I let him in because I knew him, I see his face and everything. I seen his face several times before. He said, yo, I gotta speak to my cousin. And I said to him, I said, well, they busy right now, man, and they told me don't let nobody come in the room. He said, yo, I'm going in the room to get my cousin out. And I said, bruh, you ain't going in the room, get your cousin out. They told me nobody could go in the room. So he said, I don't care who you are, what you doing like that. I'm going to get my cousin. He went to go and try to open the room. I grabbed his ass, joked him up, and slammed him on the piano. And the next thing you know, Puff and this artist run out the room naked. And so then I said, I see the artist trying to grab a towel. Puff didn't give it. And the artist like, yo, what's wrong? What's going on? What's going on? He like, yo, Gene, that's my cousin. And I was like, yo, my man, he was trying to get in the room and y'all told me don't let nobody else come in, let nobody come in this room.
All of this has led some people.
Curtis?
Okay. So, right, so you can find him in the club.
Yeah.
Hold on, wait. So let me ask you, when Pierce...
Hopefully not at Coco Pele.
Damn.
I got somebody looking for you there.
Damn.
I know you're tight, Curtis. You gonna fall for one of my real soon. See if you figure out which one.
Oh my God. So
I had somebody watching your ass the second you came down to the clerk's office. Now, you might have been able to pay everybody down there to get on Facebook and lie about me and say that I was arrested for kidnapping and elderly abuse. Y'all remember when I got arrested and brought here to Dallas after I got extradited? What was it, for kidnapping and elderly abuse?
Here, Jaguar later became even...
And this wasn't the only time. Because Jaguar believes 50 Cent wasn't trying to destroy the system. According to her, he wanted to control it. This is where the conversation stops feeling like celebrity gossip and starts feeling psychological. Because according to Jaguar Wright, Hollywood doesn't destroy people randomly. It rewards people who play the game and punishes people who don't. She claims artists become trapped inside a machine built on fear, power, and survival. And according to her, that's why so many celebrities seem terrified during interviews, why some suddenly disappear, why others completely change, why certain stories never fully come out. Now, again, these are theories and allegations, but fans online believe the emotional reactions tell their own story. The uncomfortable body language, the nervous laughter, the sudden silence, the tension underneath the smiles.
Facts. That's real. That means playing with, because I'm gonna expose. That means playing with your butt. You know what I mean? No, listen, because, I'll be honest, look, just saying in general, because I feel like a lot of people, like, I had like 2 record deals, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
they wanted your butt?
Yeah.
wait, hold on. You was with G-Unit. That's look, he ain't smoked nothing, bro. Hold on. You ain't blink. Jesus, okay. I'm sitting back.
Like,
yo, what G-Unit wanted your butt, bro?
Listen, hold on. Look.
What's his name? What's his name?
So look. So because it's not even funny. I'm keeping it real, right? It's not even funny.
At the time.
But I'm dying to know, why do you call 50 curly?
He's not straight. He's a fag. He's gay. You know it. I know it.
Some people online even started.
Since people like putting me in lawsuits fraudulently and everyone wants to sue me, let's be a little careful with that. I'm going to tell you who I think should be in it. Sean Carter, Periwinkle Jackson. I'm about sick of him. Did you see that crap that he put up last night?
What did he put up?
Finger in the Jigga Man for helping Diddy boom boom Kid Cudi's car. That's interesting, isn't it? Funny thing is he's always saying little slick stuff. And don't nobody ever figure he needs to be subpoenaed for any of it. If we go back and we think about things that he said before Cassie filed the lawsuit, right before Cassie filed the lawsuit, he was talking about how Diddy used to send videos of Cassie getting partied on, getting freaked off on. And he said he called him and he said, hey, have you seen this? I thought this was your girl. I thought you loved her. Oh, yeah, she loves it. She loves it. Whoop-de-whoop-de-woo, yada, yada, yada. That was evidence of a freak-off that he had footage of. Why was that not subpoenaed? And if he knows so much, why isn't he a material witness? Like all of this, oh, I'm gonna sit on Instagram and I'm gonna just shoot a shot and I'm gonna do this and then I'm gonna sit back and watch and get please. This is serious. People have been hurt. People have been destroyed. Now you just want to be the lineup king, Curtis, huh? How about we line you up everything you did with Soulja Boy?
One thing many viewers found interesting was Jaguar's explanation for why 50 Cent became less vocal once federal authorities officially intensified investigations involving Diddy. According to Jaguar,
Right by Shreveport, or I'm gonna let everybody know that Diddy doo-wop bop ain't the only taste you got.
So, just to switch gears.
A faggot. Curtis. I'm sick and tired of him. I'd have more respect for him if he came out the closet.
It seems like
Because he's a lot more Bogart than Brooklyn.
it seems like 50 Cent is trying to take down Diddy.
No, he's trying to move Diddy and Jay-Z out the way so he can run it. And the truth is, I ain't mad at him. I just don't trust him. Because the truth is, he would just be another kind of monster in another kind of way. He don't want things to change. He just want to be the one that's running it. See? Easiest thing to do is to take your enemy's feet and hold them to the fire for things you know that they won't admit. Which is why when that C&D came out, he took all of that Diddy shit down. Because of his tape. Say. I just wish, listen to me, make you no mistake about it. 50 is pure hip hop, pure MC. And just like Mike Tyson. Does every time Mike Tyson stuck his dick in his ass makes him any less the killer that he is in the ring? See, and I think that's the problem that people don't understand when it comes to this hypersexuality in hip hop and masculinity. A lot of people don't realize a lot of the archetypes Our archetypes and everything that they built on are built around Roman soldiers, Greek soldiers, who butt breaking as a way to trauma bond with each other so that they would kill for each other.
At this point, the internet remains.
And according to insiders, this story goes much deeper than anyone realizes. Because once people started revisiting old interviews, they began asking a terrifying question. How much of Hollywood is performance and how much is survival? At this point, nobody really knows where the truth ends and the rumors begin. But one thing is certain. Jaguar Wright forced the internet to look back at Hollywood differently. And once people started rewatching those old interviews, they noticed things they missed the first time. The pauses, the discomfort, the strange jokes, the hidden tension underneath the fame. Maybe it's all coincidence. Maybe it's internet paranoia. Or maybe, as Jaguar claims, there really is a darker system hiding behind the music industry. And if that's true, then the deeper we go, the darker this gets. Do you think Jaguar Wright is exposing real industry patterns or just fueling internet conspiracies?
You better do right by Shreveport, or I'm gonna let everybody know that Diddy Doo Wop Bop ain't the only taste you got.
So, just to switch gears.
And faggot. Curtis. I'm sick and tired of him. I'd have more respect for him if he came out the closet.
It seems like
Because he's a lot more Bogart than Brooklyn.
it seems like 50 Cent is trying to take down Diddy.
No, he's trying to move Diddy and Jay-Z out the way so he can run it. And the truth is, I ain't mad at him. I just don't trust him. Because the truth is, he would just be another kind of monster in another kind of way. He don't want things to change. He just want to be the one that's running it. See? Easiest thing to do is to take your enemy's feet and hold them to the fire for things you know that they won't admit. Which is why when that C&D came out, he took all of that Diddy shit down. Because of his tape. Say. I just wish, listen to me, make you no mistake about it. 50 is pure hip hop, pure MC. And it's just like Mike Tyson. Does every time Mike Tyson stuck his in his ass makes him any less the killer that he is in the ring? See, and I think that's the problem that people don't understand when it comes to this hypersexuality in hip hop and masculinity. A lot of people don't realize a lot of the archetypes and everything that they built on are built around Roman soldiers, Greek soldiers, who butt breaking as a way to trauma bond with each other so that they would kill for each other on the field.
Do you think Jaguar is onto something here?